Podcast Network Asia.
Tatlo lang yun, ha? Sinishare pa rin yan hanggang ngayon. Welcome to the 6th episode of the Major Podcast. Babasahin ho natin ang sulat ni Pao. May pinagdadaanan siya pero patuloy na lumalaban at gusto pa rin makatulong sa iba. Follow us on Spotify and YouTube and share this episode. Bago ho tayo magsimula, as usual, tatawagin ho natin si Jet, si Engineer Jet para sa papel. Jet! may palakpakan ako dito ngayon para kay Jet. May fans na si Jet, guys. Sa mga nasa TikTok na nagtatanong, thank you, Jet. May nagtatanong ho kung sino daw yung tao sa likod. Si Jet po yan. Alright, simulan ho natin. Hey, Ate V. My name is Paolo, but I prefer to be called by my nickname, Pao. I was scrolling through my Instagram feed when I came across one of your posts about your podcast. The theme of your show, which is hearing people's stories and giving life advice, caught my interest. Maybe because I have my fair share of personal issues and I also long for a listening ear. I find strength and inspiration from people who are not afraid to be vulnerable, who are brave to share their stories. I'd like to share mine, Ate V. Many people think I have everything under control and that I have all the things that I want. But even though I'm blessed to have everything that I need, there are struggles I conceal every day. There were major events in my life that caused me anxiety and depression. When I had my first panic attack, I couldn't breathe and literally felt like I was dying. My depression also prevented me from doing the things I want. Ganun pala yon, Ate V. It feels like I was going to hit rock bottom. I'm still studying and my intrusive thoughts are bothering me. Para bang hindi ko maipahinga ang isip ko. It feels like these things hinder me from experiencing life's blessings or the fullness of life. I plan to consult my psychiatrist soon, Ate V, but I want to let this out using your show as a platform so that others who experience the same can learn from my story. Thank you, Pao. I hope society would be more open to talk about mental health struggles and put an end to the stigma attached to those who want to seek help. Thank you for taking the time to read my letter. Yours truly, Pao. Pao, thank you. Once again, thank you for trusting the show and thank you for trusting me with your story. The vision that I have for this podcast is for this to be an open space, a refuge for people who are going through tough times. And so, again, thank you for sharing your stories. Alam mo, Pao, ngayon pa lang gusto kong sabihin sa'yo, you're not alone. And again, thank you. You know, reading your letter, Pao, it seems like you have a full understanding of what you're going through. And you know what? That is really good. When we're cognizant of our feelings, our thoughts, and our problems, it would be easier to address them. Kasi walang denial. Kasi handa tayong harapin kung ano yung pinagdadaanan natin. It seems also that you are very open. Sabi mo, you long for a listening ear and know that there's always someone out there who's willing to listen, Pao. You can talk to your family members or maybe your friends or maybe someone that you trust para gumaan yung pakiramdam mo. And I think you're already doing that. I'm not a medical expert, Pao, so I cannot give a medical advice about your mental health status. But you've mentioned that you plan to seek professional help, and I really encourage you to do that. Mental health problems need medical intervention, and they're usually manageable. Alam mo, Pao, I have friends who have mental health problems, but they're still able to live normal lives because they're sought professional help. So, maganda yung plan mo, Pao, na sabi mo, you will seek professional help. Please do that. Don't let your mental health problems define you or dictate how you will live your life. Alam mo, unti-unti, overcome your thoughts and feelings and conquer one fear at a time. And you can start with small steps. Actually, ito Pao, itong ginawa mo ngayon for sharing your story with us and using our platform para ma-encourage yung iba. This is already a big step, actually. So thank you. I really appreciate that. If you want to get well, aside from seeking professional help, you also need a lifestyle change. Keep doing the things you love. Be more active. At saka, Pao, okay lang magpahinga, ha? Okay lang magpahinga. At saka, okay lang din na alagaan ang sarili. And lastly, Pao, sa letter mo, I could see that your heart is really desiring to help other people who share the same struggles as yours. Keep doing that. Kasi dyan ka rin makakakuha ng lakas at saka inspirasyon para sa pagtulong. Nakakatulong ka na sa iba pero natutulungan mo rin yung sarili mo dahil sa ginagawa mo. So I really appreciate your heart in helping other people. Sa lahat ho ng mga nakikinig sa atin at nanonood sa atin ngayon, and if you are going through mental health problems, we can have maybe three things that we can take away from Pau's story. Number 1, don't be ashamed to seek professional help. Do it for yourself and not for anyone else. Huwag nating iisipin yung iisipin ng iba kasi ang mahalaga yung ikakabuti natin. Minsan kasi ayaw nating mag-seek ng professional help kasi natatakot tayo na, baka anong isipin ng ibang tao tungkol sa akin. And nakakabawas din ng stress. If someone will be there to guide you through the ordeal. What more kung professional yung nagga-guide sa atin with the struggles that we're going through. Number 2, guard your thoughts and feelings. Sikapin na magkaroon ng positibong pananaw sa buhay. Alam ko madali itong sabihin kaysa gawin, but I hope that we will do that, na magkaroon ng mas positibong pananaw sa buhay. Be mindful of your thought patterns and then your mood swings. You can also journal them. Malaking bagay ho yun. Yung iba gumagamit ng mood tracker apps. So if you're familiar with some mood tracker apps, you can also do that. Kapag self-aware ka, mas mapaprocess mo yung thoughts mo at yung feelings mo. And you can always take that step back. I like what the Bible says in Philippians 4:8. It says, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Kasi in this day and age, it's so easy for our minds to be captured by a lot of things, lalo na in the social media at lahat. Parang naisip mo, may gusto kang gawin pero parang naubos na yung oras mo kakaisip ng mga bagay na hindi naman mahalaga. So I hope that we will keep this in mind. Whatever is excellent and praiseworthy, think about such things and stay in those thoughts. This is the third one. Be a warrior, not a victim. Huwag kang susuko sa problema. It's always a choice. Will you be a victor or will you be a victim? If you choose to be a victor, you will do everything it takes to be in a better place. But if you choose to be a victim, that defeatist attitude will keep you stuck or even drag you down. At ayaw natin nun. Piliin nating bumangon kahit paulit-ulit. Minsan tayo mismo pagod na rin tayo sa sarili natin. At kahit mismo tayo parang nagsasawa na, ano ba to? Paulit-ulit na ako, ginawa ko na to last time. Sabi ko hindi ko na to gagawin pero eto na naman ako. You know what? The Lord is so patient with us. And I hope that you will also be patient with yourself. Yes, thank you very much everyone for listening and for watching. Before we go, I just want to say hi to people. Alam niyo ho, I really enjoyed this time that I had with some of my friends from Elevate Ateneo. Sa lahat ng mga taga-Elevate, Elevate mag-ingay! At sa lahat ho nag-attend from UP and from Miriam, thank you guys for coming. Syempre sa lahat ng mga kaibigan natin from Ateneo, thank you also. The event was called Surface Pressure. So, I hope may natutunan yung ating mga estudyante na sumama sa atin dyan. Also, please follow us on TikTok. May TikTok na ho kami. I feel so young dahil may TikTok na ho tayo. Follow us on TikTok. That is the Major Podcast. All right? And would like to say hi to one of our TikTok followers, Jeremy San Gregorio. Maraming salamat. Jeremy says, this is very helpful content. Hopefully, it will grow pa. Oh, Jeremy, share mo, please. Para mag-grow. Thank you for your support, Jeremy. And please, again, keep sharing our podcast to your friends. Once again, my name is Ati V, always here to listen and to think things through with you. Till the next episode of Major Podcast with Vina Sara.
The views and opinions expressed by the podcast creators, hosts, and guests do not necessarily reflect the official policy and position of Podcast Network Asia, the hosts of the program, or other programs of the network. Any content provided by the people on the podcast are of their own opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.